Alright, here we are, back again. Just got woken up by my Nintendo Alarmo Animal Crossing. Fucking Christ. I think I've actually so, you know, normally the whole Alarmo thing is it's like a motion sensor. And, you know, when you, like, get up, it's supposed to, like, turn off. And it does, like, I don't know, like 90% of the time it's pretty good. But you can also just set it to, like, a button mode. Like you know, a normal alarm clock. The problem is when you set it to button mode, you gotta press it, and then you gotta twist it, and you gotta press it again. And, man, if only I just pressed it. Like, I get it. But it's that little twist that just ruins everything. And I always mess up the twisting wheel. Because the twisting wheel is, you know, it seems simple. Oh, fuck. Okay, KK Slider. Wardell. Red. The Happy Home Academy. Somehow we're at a B. Ugh. Our house is so ugly, man. Okay, there's Bubblegum KK. Paradise Rug. We'll just plant that right there. God, look at this mess. So I did clear out the spot to the crafting table, because I do have a clip to show, but I'll do that in a second. It's actually not a terrible rug. The informative statue we're going to keep. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, good. We do have just a little bit of space and storage for those. Alright, let's go do fossils and whatnot. Then we'll go out questing, and we'll do that. But before we do any of that, I do have a clip. So, after I did the stream yesterday, you know, I never end off, you know how you end off the game like that? I never do that on stream, because usually right afterwards, I do a thumbnail. And I don't know if I've ever actually shown this on the stream itself. So let me show this. So right at the end of each stream, I do a thumbnail, and it's a different outfit. Or at least I try to do a different outfit every time. You know, I try to have fun with it. And so I was doing the thumbnail, this one yesterday, and I was like, okay, well, let's do that. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't go to the place, the, not Happy Home Paradise, the island tour. I didn't do Captain's Island tour, and I was like, ah, shit, I should probably do that. So, right afterwards, I'm like, oh shit, I didn't do Captain's Island tour. I should go do that. And you know, that'll give us a little bit, sure, it's using up some of our bells, but it'll give us some money for turnips. Like, that's fine, you know, a nice little equivalent exchange, that's fine. So I'll just go do that real quick. And then while I'm there, this happens. I see the tarantula, I try to run into it, nope, not working. Second I pull up it and it hits me. So, yep, I did get smitten by a tarantula. It happened right off stream. Oh yeah, the audio's muted. Whatever. Yeah, so as you can see, I got the achievement here. Faint of heart. So that was something we needed on the bingo. It is kind of cheating, because this is how we, it happened off stream real quick while I was trying to get some extra money. But yeah, that did happen. And we did get, I think I made, like 40k off of that. Something like that. I also did go real quick and catch some bugs and whatnot to get back some Nook Miles. So we're now at 7,000. So we can basically buy another ticket. But yeah, I stayed in the game for another, like, I don't know, like 20-ish minutes. Okay, longer than that, actually. Probably closer to 30. Yeah, oh, of course, there's one other thing that happened. It's funny, that clip immediately cuts off, and I don't know if you see it, you don't see it in the clip, but my fishing rod broke. Right there, I think it was my fishing rod that broke. It might have been my shovel. Something broke. And so that's, as I was going to go pick up sticks to make another one, that was when I noticed the tarantula. So I went and I got the sticks needed to make, I think it was a new fishing rod, it might have been a new shovel, whatever it was. And along the way, I immediately found two other things. So I think it was a fishing rod, because if we come over here, you'll see them back there. When I was shaking trees to get sticks, I happened to find this. The spider. Just in like one of the first trees I shook. Spider. And then when I made a fishing rod or whatnot, first thing I caught was the stringfish. So that happens like immediately after the clip ends. Totally unintentional. Just kind of the way it worked. But yeah, I have those two things to donate as well. Because I was just like, oh, quick, in and out. I'll go to a Captain Island. Maybe I'll get some moss. Maybe I'll get some... I'll just get some, like, fruit to donate. Or to sell. It was quick in and out. 10-minute adventure. And then in the span of, like, a minute or two, all of that happened. Tarantula, stringfish, spider. So yeah, yesterday was a very productive, like right after the stream ended. And then I found the spider. And then I spent like another like multiple minutes trying to find another bug. I was having terrible luck finding, because I had a Nook Miles thing, because I spent 1,000 Nook Miles. Wouldn't. Oh, fucking, he stole my thing, didn't he? He stole my... He stole my gyroid piece and replaced it with a fucking wooden table. Come on. Ah, fuck, I thought that was it. Usually when they take that big, long one, I was like, oh yeah, that'll be it. Also, that's what she said? Oh, there's our money tree. Another Did he go around bearing No, I would have seen that yesterday. Maybe gyroids just popped up? I mean, we're still missing a fossil. Didn't we get the beautiful town ordinance? Aren't we not supposed to have weeds? Still avoiding making a snowman. Even though our days in the snow are running out. I think we've only got probably like 10-ish. I want to say snow ends on the 20th. Oh, nice. It's soon. It is soon. And here we go. Here should be the last one. Oh, just another rock. I completely forgot to grab water. I was in such a rush to get started this morning. Because today's the big game. You know, the legally nondescript big game. Because copyright fucking sucks. Here's our money rock. There are orange roses, right? That's why, because if you notice on the other side, I put a white and a red to make a pink. And on this side, it's like, oh, you put a red and a yellow, and then you put an orange in the middle. But I don't remember if there are orange roses. Alright, let's go donate some stuff to Blathers. Sell everything else. Grown-ups are the best. Now let's take the spider and the stringfish. So the stringfish is nice to have because I'm glad I got lucky with it because that's a cliff river fish. So you can only get it on, like, the upper area. So now we don't gotta worry about that. Alright, good. Something we can donate. Meantime, we'll return these. Make a donation. Stringfish, spider, Spino torso, Brachio chest, and the informative statue. Should all be real. And we still gotta buy a fake piece of art. That's still something I'm keeping my eye out for. Okay, do I do fruit trees? Hey, you're Piper. I should probably do I mean, we want all the money we can get. So it makes sense to do fruit trees. So fuck it, let's do fruit trees real quick. Did they add game share support in this new update? Because you know how you can have like multiple people living on the same island? As far as I know, I could be wrong, but I don't think people living on the same island can play together. But like, if they could add game share support, so that way someone on like another Switch is playing as like one of the other people living on your island. I could see Nintendo doing that. I don't know, there was a recent investors call where they actually talked about like why they like someone asked a question about like, oh, why after this long did you finally decide to update the game? And I can't remember. It had something to do with like, hey, you know, we wanted to obviously make a Switch 2 version. But also, I think it had something to do with like they were hoping like by doing the 3.0 update, it would entice other fans to come back as well. That it's basically just a marketing strategy for the Switch 2. That if you can convince people to come back into Animal Crossing, maybe they'll pick up a Switch 2 to play the enhanced version, and not just 3.0 update. Which, I mean, that makes about as much sense as anything else. Ooh, wait, there we go. I'm like 90% sure we've already donated one of those. But hey, now we have another. Yeah, it's fine. I would have placed it a little over more. I think that's all of the trees in this area. I don't know, I tend to miss stuff like around here. Alright, I think we just got the ones in front of the shop. And that's it. I guess the one next to the shop. Oh, we can get a clothesline. Alright, let's sell. And no, I guess I'm not going to sell the gyroids. Sell everything else, though. Today, that should run you a total of, okay, about 30k. So my plan is to put 300k into turnips today. I know we probably have like 4k total money-wise. I don't want to put all of it into turnips, but we'll at least put a good chunk. That's how I want to boot some of these gyroids. Yeah, this grid system is nice. Just like being able to like quickly, and we can come back here, place the next one. They're so messy. Oh, we got 5 times for selling. That's nice. Alright, let's hit up here. Let's see what money we got. Yep. And that's more tickets. ABD. I'm just going to deposit everything we've got. So yeah, we're still about 100 and what, 20k from being able to pay off the house. But we're gonna put all this into turnips. Or at least we're gonna put that much. Because I don't want to risk it all, even though we totally could if we wanted to. Alright, let me see. So... last week it was fluctuating. Yep, it was fluctuating, so let me clear this. Last week it was fluctuating, not a first-time buyer. And our prices are 93. I mean, literally anything is possible. Is that the max we can buy, or is that just the max we can hold? I bet that's just the max we can hold. Yeah, that's just the max we can hold. Wow. I kind of wish I had cleared out for space on the cliffs, because I put everything up there. Instead, we're just going to throw all this trash in our house. Alright, our toilet was at a weird angle. I think if we move it over one, it now becomes a lot easier to work with. I think we can do... How big? I'm assuming our turnip only takes up like a 1x2. Alright, we only have a single spot left in here. I mean, we can always remove some of this stuff. There's also the question of, do we put a turnip outside? Because at some point we have to buy a singular turnip and let it go rotten. Because that's the only way to get ants. I was also realizing that I should have been laying down trash, because we need to lay down trash to get flies. And I just hadn't been thinking about it. I didn't open up a pack of Pokemon cards today. I gotta do that. Of course we have no room. I'm just gonna throw this trash outside. Alright, I'm gonna put this back here. So I guess if you leave trash out, it attracts flies. And we need to attract flies to get... whatever. Alright, so I'm gonna start with the 2 tickets we have. Because we're looking for any sort of bear villager. Because that is one of our bingo things, is to get a bear villager. Oh, we should also go to Harv's. Let's do these first. Man, the whole ticket system, like, I get what they were going for, but it's so fucking decompressed. Like, Captain's Boat Tour has it right. You just go up to Captain, you pay 1,000, and he just takes you where you want to go. And the fact that they added multi-crafting to this new game, but they didn't add multi-purchasing, so you can only buy 1 ticket at a time still. That sucks as well. Oh, nice. A cherry island. That's some decent money. Yeah, all these cherries sell for, what, triple an apple would? So yeah, that's our rare fruit. I mean, we knew it was our rare fruit. Oh, and we got a little mouse. Greta. Oh, like the Barbie director, Greta? I know, I've already said I'm looking for a bear. Doesn't matter which bear. I mean, there's some I'd prefer over others. I realized the perfect bear villager is Judy. Because Judy fills both of our criteria of being a bear. I mean a bear cub, but, you know, bear cub and bear are the same as far as I'm concerned. And she's snooty. Because we lost Whitney, who was our only snooty villager. So now we need a new snooty villager. So Judy would be perfect. I can cheat the system. I do just have Judy's amiibo card. I could totally just do that. And see, here's the thing. I don't know if amiibo card villagers will just come like, oh, if I just summon them with a house open, they'll just agree to move here. Because normally it takes like 2 or 3 days. And if we're on the clock, because no matter what, I want to say on the 3rd day or on the 4th day, somebody will move in. The game gives us like 2 days to find somebody. And if we don't find anybody, then the game will just randomly give us somebody. It's not, well, okay, it's not completely random. It is a little bit based on like your friends list. So like, you know, now that we had Whitney move away, there is a chance that Anti-Anonymous on his island, Whitney could show up there. Just completely random happenstance, but it is totally within the realm of possibility. I think that's all the fruit. We're not taking you with us. A shell stool. Alright, let's head back. Yep, let's head back. I got nothing good from my Pokemon card pack. I'm not having any luck with getting like rare cards on Fantastical Island. Welcome. I want to fly. Get the paperwork all done. Yep, let's use our other Nook Miles ticket. It's another cow. I don't know what it is about this playthrough and us finding all the cows. That's like the 4th cow we've seen. 2 of which moved to our fucking island. And as far as I know, we don't find any villagers on Captain's Island tours. At least, I don't think so. I could totally be wrong. But I don't think we do. Okay, we learned an orange hat. What's up, Norma? I bet you're a normal female villager. I know enough about how these things work. Alright, I think that's everything here. Let's head back. Okay, we're gonna sell the things we just got. We'll go buy some more airline tickets. And we'll try again. We might get 30k just for this. Yeah. Cherries are a lot. At least compared to everything else. In the Nook shop. Redeem Nook miles. See, we've got so many other things we need to get as well. But nope, instead everything's gonna go to custom tickets. If given the chance. Yep, let's do another. We'll do another 2. We're gonna get so unlucky. I've got, as someone who's done this a lot, I've gone through like 100 tickets and not found anybody. Just because we got really lucky with people like Whitney and Sherb doesn't mean we will stay lucky. Oh wait, we should. We'll go to Harv's Island eventually. Oh, it's a bamboo island. Good thing there's nothing really useful here. Oh, an anteater. Antonio. Yeah, on different days. We don't need any bamboo. I mean, we don't have the inventory space for it. Let's put it like that. I know there's a fossil somewhere in there that we can also get, but it ain't worth it. Said we'll take our few things and skedaddle. No, let's already head back almost immediately. Yep, we got another one. And you know, it's funny because last time we looked for villagers, I'm pretty sure we did come across a bear, but I didn't take it because I didn't remember that it was on the bingo board. Because I'm doing everything through memory. And clearly that blew up in my face, but... our chances aren't zero. I don't know how many bear/bear cubs there are, but our chances aren't zero. Our chances of fighting Judy are like 1 in 400. But there's a lot of other bears. Fuck! I promise you I did not rig that. That was not intentional. I was just like, oh yeah, you know, out of all the possibilities, she would be the perfect fit. Are you listening? Are you listening, you Switch 2 motherfucker? They gave you a microphone. Are you listening to me, you bitchly? Oh my god. This is like when you like mention a product and then you see an ad for it on your phone and it's like, oh, this thing is listening to me, isn't it? It knows that I mentioned it. Oh, fuck. I mean, I'm not complaining, I guess. But, like, holy fuck. Again, this is like getting a shiny Pokemon. It's a 1 in 400 plus chance. Hey, Judy. If you're ever looking for a friendly face, splendid time, relaxing, I could easily spend days basking in the island life. Come to my island. What? Are you serious? Be quite the adventure. That settles it then. I'll move in, start a new life there. Best decision ever. Simple called Tom Nook should suffice. So glad I came here today. Judy is great. We have had Judy before. I think the last time we got her was through an amiibo card. But she's great. Her surprise face is so good. Oh my gosh. We really just found a shiny Pokemon. And I don't even have to do an event. You know, most of the shiny Pokemon we find are all through events. I miss shiny Pokemon events, Matt. You know, every, like, few weeks there would be a new shiny Pokemon event in Scarlet and Violet. And we would sit down and we would spend like an hour or two just catching shinies. It was, I know some people hate, you know, modern shinies, that they're too easy. I found it fun. I found it fun. And I miss it. Because they're still doing Scarlet and Violet events. But they're only doing raid events. They're not doing shiny events anymore. I think this is probably just a sea bass. No, okay, it's an... This is a pier, so it could in theory be a pier fish. Yep, let's head home. And we'll go hit up Crazy Red real quick, and then maybe we'll go to the hotel. Because we should have gone to the hotel yesterday, but then, you know, we had guests, so I just ignored it. Oops. Yes, I want to fly. So I'm really glad we didn't use up all of our Nook miles. But God, this is the luckiest I have just used up all my luck for like the year. Just getting a villager in Animal Crossing. That sucks. So, that tells me that the Seahawks are going to lose the Super Bowl. If I just used up all my luck, then it's going to have to take some ungodly amount of skill for them to win. Because they do not have luck on their side. Hey, look, that's a fake version of the thing we just got. And then what about this one? I know the fake thing has to do with the guy in the back. I should just fucking bookmark the... So, whenever I'm looking for art, I use, this. It's a Polygon article, and it's just got the complete list, and you just scroll through it. I'm sure there are, like, quicker sources, but I've always just found this one the easiest to look at. And, you know, we can scroll through it. Let's see... Is raising his arm more. So yeah, this is real. Okay. Here's the thing. I know I could not buy it. Because we do need to sell a fake piece of art for our bingo. But I'm pretty sure art... So, how Red works is that every week, I want to say starting on Mondays, he'll have 2 paintings. If you buy one of them, he will then replace it with something else. However, if you don't buy anything, they will not switch out until the following week. So basically, no matter what, you have to buy something from Red. In order to, like, cycle through things. Luckily, it's all really cheap. You know, 5,000 per thing, less than that even. That's really cheap. But that's how you do it. You just buy something every day, and eventually he'll cycle through it all. And there's no guarantee you'll get what you wanted, but hey, at least it puts things in a better order. Alright, we got a few things to sell. God, I can't believe we actually got Judy. What are the fucking chat? And watch it come up here and it's gonna be like the mouse. No. I cannot believe that. Just the odds. Alright. So let's go... I bet there's a way we also probably could have gotten Piper to move to the island. I wonder if that's how it works, if you can get a tourist to move. I've got 30K. Do I want to? Nah, I think we'll keep saving money. We do have a cat and boat tour to do as well. But let's go into the hotel first. Good to see ya. Hotel outfits, our guests on their vacations. I started to think it'd be best to, know the outfits for who. See, look at these mannequins. These are perfectly good mannequins, and we saw Piper wearing one of these outfits. But why can we not buy mannequins like this? Just let us buy mannequins, place them in our house, and put clothing on them. It shouldn't be that, they're already in the game. But nope. Let's do a Japanese room. I don't know why they don't want us to do that. Alright, let's see. What do we want to do here? Actually, okay, let's go with that. Let's go with that idea, and then boom, they each have their own side. We can put a big thing in the middle. We could also, in theory, we could do a partition wall, actually. Yeah, I haven't messed around with partition walls. It's not... fuck, it's not even. Why can we not... I understand that's not how the game works. But still, that would have been so nice. Never mind, that does not look as good. Okay, that works there. Over here... Did they give us a kotatsu? No. And I know I haven't bought one, so that'd be off of the... That'd be out of question. Yeah, super premium, sure, why not? have a surprise for you. I know how to do that. To be fair, I've unlocked that. I just haven't unlocked the custom design yet. I'm pretty sure that's something I have to do at a later point. Alright, let's hit up some of these. Ooh, let's do this one over the door. Oops. Let's put a... Yeah, let's do a scroll over the other bed. And we can do a lantern. I like that one more. We don't have any rugs or anything. Okay, I guess that'll work. You know, nice two-person room, little space, some sushi. It ain't much, but it's a living. What a wonderful room. So back to the lobby together. Give you 200 tickets. You know, I've been waiting to unlock the custom designs. I've seen people do crazy things with some of that stuff. But for now, all I can do is sparkles. Introduce myself, I'm Grams, I run the souvenir shop. Stock changes every day. We got a catalog. This is like the 4th place in the game where we can just buy stuff. And this is also the 3rd currency they've introduced. Yeah, I'm assuming this is just the stuff we've gotten from the hotel. Okay, whatever. Oh, we haven't talked to you yet. Layla. My mom with a room? You're nice. I wish I could help out too. So that's Captain's daughter? How old is Captain? I always pictured him as like an old man. But I guess Tortimer is the resident old man? So maybe he's not. Alright, what else do we have to do today? I guess we should go clean off some river stuff. Let's go destroy a river, shall we? Because we were working up here, and we cleaned out the area, but I couldn't, you know, because we had people over yesterday, I couldn't get rid of stuff. So I guess we'll get rid of stuff today. And then that also includes getting rid of the river, which we don't need anymore. Ah, shit. That was big. And then tomorrow we'll start flattening things. Also includes breaking that rock. Oh, and that lantern up there. We do also have to grab that lantern. See, we're picking up these potato starters, and yet I've got nowhere to put them. That's another problem. I mean, we got 12 of these. We got 10 sugar cane. I also did realize, I think we still have to buy the DIY recipes from the Nook shop. Because once we unlocked cooking, it unlocked a bunch of DIY recipes through them. And I don't think we've bought any of them. Alright, these are all those are all these. How much? Oh, fuck. We only got one spot left in our inventory. That's bad. And that's mostly bad because I know we have at least 2 things. Did I grab the manhole cover? I did. Okay, I know there's at least one more thing for us to grab. And it's... Okay, and I know there are 2 more things to grab, actually. I guess let's throw some stuff down here. Brick well. Campfire. This is kind of just becoming our catch-all spot. I'll fix it later. Because we have that. And we've got that. Alright, so now, if we go into Island Designer, new permits added, press the plus button to switch between options. Yep, let's start construction. So now we can go down to water permit, and we can just start filling this fucker in. Like there was never anything here at all. Kind of sad in a way, but it had to happen. My always worry is that I just, like, natural generation will never look as good as anything or will always look better than anything I make. I remember The Witness, the video game made by... It was Jonathan Blow who made The Witness? That sounds right. I remember listening to him talk, and how, like, when making The Witness, they thought about, like, using, like, random generation, and it just didn't look good. That they found that with all the random generation they could do, it just never looked as good as anything they placed by hand. And I kind of feel the opposite. I feel like Minecraft, for example, its natural beauty is way better than anything I make by hand. At least that's how I've always felt. We're killing off the falls in our Sable Falls. I'll put them back later, but I've got other plans. Because I do not plan on keeping the... Like, I'm flattening off the island before the end of the series. I do not plan on keeping the island flat forever. At some point, I do plan on going back and making it... like, building back up a mountain. But I want to get rid of it all before we make a new thing. The vibrations are so weird. No, that's not what I wanted. And we just buried that fish. Yeah, this is the process of getting rid of a river. It's even worse building one back up, though, because then you have to worry about, like, angles and getting, like, the corners right. I was thinking, like, you know, in the new update they have Resetti's reset service. Could you use Resetti to make this go faster? I bet you could. But I feel like half the work is the effort you put in to making it work in the first place. So, well, yeah, we could use Resetti to make this easier. It also feel kind of cheap. No, stop that. Oh, we're not... Ooh, hey, balloon. We're not even using... You know what would make this be easier, probably? The L thing. I haven't used the L thing once. Yeah, look at that. Now we're just locked on a grid. That probably makes everything go way quicker. Okay, do I want to get rid of this last waterfall? Because this is our own, you know... Ah, fuck it, we're going to. There we go. There are no falls in Sable Falls. Ooh, actually. Do these stack? Okay, good. They do stack. Nope, not what I wanted. Yeah, okay, that putting everything on a grid. I mean, the game was already on a grid, but allowing the character to just lock to the grid. Oh my gosh, that makes things so much nicer. And now we've got a path that connects both sides. Yep. So tomorrow we'll officially start, you know, tearing things, tearing down parts of the island. But for today, that's all I needed to do. Take that. Where's a coconut? Actually, we'll do that. There's a part of me that says we should just do this today. But then, with all this open space, there's an increased risk that it'll just show back up. Somewhere's over here. But yeah, fuck it, let's take the risk. Alright, we're one step closer to having a completely flat island. I mean, we can literally see it on the map. Okay, my plan is I'm gonna keep all this junk in my inventory. Right, keep all these things. And then tomorrow, we'll flatten out, like, one part of the island. And whichever side we flatten out, I'll just put the vegetables back there. So that, I think that makes sense. I think that's all we gotta do today. I mean, I guess we should go get our outfit for tomorrow. see what the ables... How many slots do we have open? We've got 2, so we can buy 2 things. If there are even 2 things worth buying. Welcome back. It's nice to keep supporting us. Looks like your favorite customer. Mabel. Don't worry, sis. It's too nice, right? It is fitting. I don't think any of these colors match, though. Nah, it'd have to be... Like, the closest one is like this. But that's not the right shade of green. This is closer to the right shade of blue, but doesn't have green on it. Ah, crap. It makes sense, though. Oh, we got the mage's robes. Fuck. No good pants, though. I can never get good... It's always, you know, shorts and skirts and whatnot. I can never get good pants. Okay, so yeah, that's the one thing we could buy. I'll figure the rest out. But yeah, if I look at images of jerseys, it's more of... It's like a bluish with, yeah, green lettering. But I do also see green. Whatever. It makes sense with what today is. We gotta take our thumbnails in the kitchen because of how fucking busy everything is. I could probably find a Actually, fuck it. I can probably find a custom jersey easier. Because I've made it fully right, I'm not rooting for the Patriots. Sure, I have made good money off the Patriots in the past. But as someone pointed out to me today, in my lifetime, the Patriots have won 1 in every 3 Super Bowls that have happened. Which is fucking crazy. So no, I'm going Seahawks. Not a question about it. Give me a good jersey. See, I was looking for more something like this. Where do I want? No, I like the other one, the jacket, better. No, not that. Yeah, let's go with this one. Just for the thumbnail. That one also kind of works. Yeah, I can literally see, based on just what I Googled, how, like, I get from point A to point B. Alright, there we go. Alright, so here we are, ending off the day. We will be, I'm gonna go watch the big game. I'm gonna go do some Lego, see a new trailer for the Mario Galaxy movie, and whatever else happens. Doomsday, Spider-Man, I don't know, we'll see. I'm rooting for the Seahawks. We'll see how that plays out. I don't know, I used up all my luck today. So I doubt any of that will pay off. And yeah, and then we'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be back late. I've got prior commitments. So I think we'll be back way late tomorrow night. Maybe before the shop closes? I don't know. Probably not. I think oh fuck, that might be a problem actually. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Because if we don't... The shop closes at what? Like 9? 10? Nook's Cranny closes at 10. So if we're back by like 9, that'll be fine. Because we do have turnips to now keep track of. And I don't want to lose any money on these fuckers. Even though it could be decreasing. We're just fucked from the beginning. But yeah, so that's the plan. We have, 5 days left? Yeah, we've got 5 days left. That's not that much time at all. So, we'll see. We'll see. But with that, I hope you all enjoyed. Stay tuned for more. Till next time, peace.